going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to episode number 16 of our cleanup crew scenario. So I was over here just checking out our traffic and whatnot, seeing how everything's flowing, seeing how we can improve this a little bit more. And I got to looking over here. And I don't know if you guys see anything wrong here, but I do. Look at this. We have stopped the water input in our lake. So this thing has dried up quite a lot. And I thought it was because of this, so I went ahead and I removed it and I let the game run for about, I want to say about a good 10 or 15 minutes. And the water levels did not go back up. So we actually broke this when we put in the island itself. So as it sits right now, we have two options. We can put in some serious water outflow pipes to fill the lake back up and chance it that way. Or we can rebuild this whole thing. So I vote for a rebuild because I don't want to have to worry about putting in the water outlet thingies all around the lake and have them be visible and whatnot, and have to worry about spending additional money and importing water into a lake that was fully functional prior to the man coming in and messing up the natural flow. So apologies to the nature. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rebuild this thing. I'll go ahead and I'll turn everything into a time lapse. We are gonna let the game run for as long as it takes for the water levels to get back up, and then we're gonna start all over again. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Well, it seems that the water has come to about the level that it was before. It took a total of about 6 minutes. We are having a little bit of flooding spillover over here on this side, which I'm okay with for now. No big deal. It will get back to its normal shape. But now we're left with the challenge of where do we go from here? Where do we build this new island-like structure, let's say, that we had? And I'm thinking either over here, even though it'll be a really tight squeeze, or we come over here and we do it right over here. What's nice about this area here, and I think I actually prefer this area over here, is that we have this nice and straight road just kind of hanging out right here. So we can easily extend that and come over here into... I don't want to say that we're going to do another island. We might. But we may have to rework this whole thing over here in order to make it work. So just as an update, traffic flow is at 80%. We have a little bit of traffic happening over here. We are going to work on this. I think one of you guys suggested a slip lane coming from all the way up here and down to this road. I actually do like that idea a lot. We will try to get to it in this episode, and if not, we'll get into it on the next episode. The additional thing that I did while the time lapse was going on a quick break is I went ahead and I turned this railroad over here to the incoming railroad only. So what's happening here now is no trucks are coming over here and depositing their goods to get loaded onto a train, which has minimized a little bit of traffic. So all we're doing here now is we're importing the goods. So I thought that was a pretty cool way to do it. I did this similar thing on my other Let's Play series that we have going on, and the industry factory, or not factory, but the industry district over there is working out really nicely. So let's go ahead and begin. We did waste a lot of money, actually about 700,000 on just terraforming alone. So now we're left with this big old bulge up here that looks kind of funny. But we do have to use some of that soil to kind of fill in the area over here. So that is going to create more flooding. We might even lose some of these buildings over here. But that's okay, because I have a feeling that we're going to rework a lot of this over here. So I'm not sure if I should turn this into a time lapse. It is going to be a lengthy process, or if we should just kind of play through it. I think let's just play through it. So apologies if this is going to get boring to some of you guys. It was an unforeseen issue, and there was really no way for me to catch it prior to building this, because unfortunately the game doesn't really have a not that I could see at the very least, a place where it shows us where the water is coming out of. Like on PC, I've seen some tutorials and whatnot where you have like the water features that you put in, or whatever it is, and it actually shows where the water's coming out of. But over here, unfortunately, we don't have anything like that. So we did lose power over here on this side, so I'm gonna run a temporary power line from there to, let's say there. That should help us out. I thought that was traffic there for a little while, but it's not. It's just some parked cars. And the other thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to delete this bus line, because I do want to rebuild it. So I know that's going to make some folks over here upset, but that's okay. We'll make them a little bit happier once we come back and rebuild this whole thing. And what in the world is going on with these two? Can I get rid of that? Nope, I can draw a new one and demolish it, but... Oh, it's gone. Right? Yeah, it is. I think there might have been a small glitch. So we are done with that. Let's go ahead and we'll destroy this road over here. And we will destroy that road right there. Oh, look at that mass of people just hanging out. And what we gotta do now is we gotta select this height over here. We gotta come to about there. Hopefully we're not making the same mistake. Hopefully moving forward everything is gonna be better. And there goes all the water. We can speed that up for the time being. I'm sure we're going to lose some population here as well. Yeah, it's going to affect this whole area over here. Yeah, that might be that might be quite bad. We do have to play through it though. Sometimes these things happen, and you know, you just gotta work with what you got. We'll delete that one over there as well, so we will delete this road here. We are going to rebuild it, and you know what, guys, for the sake of this being watchable content, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all of this. I'll fix it all up to the point of where the terrain is where I want it to be, and then I will be back and we will build this thing together. Alright guys, we are back, and this is kind of what I did. So I went ahead and I got rid of all of the zoning that we had around the lake, just simply so we can rebuild everything and make it look a little bit nicer, because why not, right? So coming to over here, we were actually having a small population decrease as well, but that's not what I want to focus on right now. I just thought I'd mention it. I kind of want to have like a little V shape from here to about here, something like that. We can easily curve this. However, here's what I want to do here. I want to see if we can smooth out this road, or not road, this hill just a little bit, kind of bring it down a little, and let's see if we can do it this way. So kind of like, ugh, that's looking not good. Let's do this. So we'll do this right here. We're gonna grab our slope tool. We're gonna select this height, and we're gonna slope from here and up, and then same thing from here and up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of those two roads over here. Not quite the V shape anymore that I was hoping for, but I wanted to have something like this, and then we can go back. We can put in our ferry depot, because I still do want to have ferries. I want to have some activity here in this lake. I don't want it to be just a lake hanging out doing nothing for us, right? So ferry depot, we can put that guy right. Put him right here. Just right there. Hopefully I think we should be able to get a ferry line out this way. Let's bring our curved road, and for now we're just gonna connect it to right there. This right here is more than likely gonna get reworked as well. But for now we're doing it this way, just until we can get the other area all nice and figured out. Water, we're good. So that should be good right there. So here now I want to put in a ferry stop, and let's go back. We'll grab one of these, and let's see, what's that look like? That looks okay. That does look okay. I want to fix this just a little bit more. So let's see if we can, from here, go to about there, and then from here go to about there. That way we have like a nicer, easier slope coming down. Okay, that is just a tiny bit better, and I am okay with that. We'll take a road and we'll put one right up there. That doesn't look too bad, and that one looks okay as well. Let's see, water-wise, we never needed water here in this area, so we're gonna put some in right now. There we go, something like that, and we can run this one down this way. That should be plenty. Yep. And we'll worry about the decoration and everything in the near future. So now I want to focus on putting the Cathedral of Plenitude back. I kind of want that right about over here. So let's put down a random road. I'll turn off this. Oh, turn off this. There we go. So just something like this. We'll go ahead and we will place it right now. There we go. It's still kind of centered with everything, so it's gonna look good. There we go. And then here, now we're gonna extend the road to say about there, and a road about there. I'm not going for symmetry here or anything like that. Just wanted to have a couple of straight roads there. So then we're gonna come back and we're gonna put in our Modern Arts Museum, and that I think it would fit well right there. And then this guy right here, the Theater of Wonders, right about there. I think that'll be good. And then what else did we have here? Let's see. Friendly Neighborhood Park could fit there. Honestly, I forgot what it is that we had nearby. I know we had this guy somewhere, so we can put him back down. Maybe once we smooth that area out a little bit. Oh, I think it was the official park, wasn't it? Was that it? Is that what we had? Let's say that it is. I'm not gonna bother going back right now and doing any research on what we had there because I can't remember. So we'll leave it as it is right now. Let's go ahead and we'll work on connecting this road over here. There we go. So we'll have something like that coming in through there. We'll get rid of that, and then this road here, we can have it come out and kind of sort of connect right about there. That looks okay to me. Gonna have to do something about this right here. That's right. I said we're gonna worry about decoration in the near future. So power-wise, we only have it connecting over here and over here. Let's see what we can put over here. I'm thinking some plazas on the sides of these unique buildings should work really well. So one there and say one there. That, yep, should transfer power. So now all we're missing is power down to here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and smoothen out this area a little bit and see what that's going to end up looking like. Much better already. And to transfer power, we're going to use one of my tricks again, and we'll put in a couple of these guys. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one there, and why not? We can put one right there as well. Hopefully that will transfer power. Let's see if that, yep, perfect. All right. There we go. We'll do something like that. We'll make sure that we have a connection to here, coming out to this guy right here. And we can easily run that there. Yeah, we're having some people come and visit these new buildings already. Do that right there. We'll come and we'll extend that to there. This guy can kind of go around there, and then we do need one more from about right over here into this junction, and then we're gonna grab one kind of sort of like that. Let's put one over here too. There we go. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna do a little bit of decoration and everything here as well, but we have power, we have water, we're back and we're rebuilt. So not quite as appealing as what we had before. Actually, I can't say that. It's not finished yet. It's not done yet, so we don't know what it's gonna look like exactly. All right, let's put some of these trees right around here. Kind of come to about there. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good, guys. I like it. Maybe we even upgrade this road to the road with trees. That'll fit in a little bit nicer in that area. I like these trees. They give it a really nice pop. If I didn't already have a thumbnail for the episode, I'd use this one. Let's go ahead and we'll run a couple of road connections. So we'll have one from there going to there. We'll also put one from here to here. There we go. Oh, I knew that wouldn't fit. I thought I'd try anyways. That's the central park. That's okay. We'll find a better place for that later. So I like the way this turned out. We're not gonna worry about connecting the ferries just yet. I kind of want to go around and put the road back in around the lake. And this time around, we're gonna go with one of the prettier roads. We're gonna use this one right here, the large avenue with the grass. So I'm gonna want this. Gonna want it starting kind of like here. We're gonna come to about there. I do want to go bridge over. And nope, there we go. That's a little too steep. Alright, so we'll have to go 5. And there we go, something like that. Not symmetrical. Again, we're not going for symmetry here. This one we can cut pretty close to the road there, or not the road, the lake itself, and we'll get rid of this road and all of this right here for now, and that. And I think that should work. So now we have an overpass as opposed to a tunnel, or a bridge as opposed to a tunnel. I think that should work. And I like that it's not completely symmetrical. This whole thing is not supposed to be symmetrical, except again for this little area over here. We got power back. Let's go ahead and connect to this guy, and we'll use the same kind of road. Nope, that's too wonky there. Let's see if we can make it a little bit nicer. What about that? That's better. A little bit sharp, but it's good. It is good, it's passable, we'll take it, we'll keep it, and we'll move on. And, shoot, I can't even remember how long this episode is going to be and if we should continue on. I think we should. Let's go ahead and, just for a little while longer. Alright, that should be good. We'll go ahead and get rid of the lights there. Lights there are gone already. We want lights off there. No lights there, and lights off there. Lights off there. Ah, we gotta connect this back up. There we go. That'll work. A little bit steep again, but actually, let's see if we can make it a little bit, just a little bit better. Not quite, but we'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is. And, oh. Ah, come on. What if we do this? That could work. That could definitely work. So we'll put an in and an out right there. And we gotta get rid of the lights that we created, at least over here on this side. Okay, perfect. So we are good to go. Get that one back in line. Traffic minimal. Again, we are gonna work on this. We're gonna leave that for the next episode. I promise. We'll put in a slip lane over here or slip lane over here, and we'll make it look nice. Going back over here, we're having some volume come through, but it's nothing that we can't handle. And I think this time around that's gonna be quite nice. So as it sits, we are approaching about 30 minutes worth of episode here. I am gonna go ahead and end the episode here, because if we keep going, this is gonna be an hour-long episode. I don't want to have you guys rewatch me redo this area again and again and again. So I'll go ahead and I'll kind of finish this up off camera. We're gonna take a look at it on the next episode. We'll see what it looks like, and then we'll continue on to over here. I did note that some of you guys recommended some pathways, so overhead, excuse me, overhead pathways. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that done. Again, we're gonna mess with some lanes and everything over here on this side to kind of try and clear that up, and we'll see what else we're presented with. So hopefully this is a good improvement. We didn't make another mistake, and we'll continue on. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.